Good morning, everyone. I am back. I had to take a day off yesterday. I had a dentist appointment. That was weird, right? So, I'm here to just wish everyone a happy Tuesday morning, and I hope that everything goes well for you today. So, we are going to talk. I'm going to draw some cards, and we're going to get into some things this morning. We're talking about tonight in my psychic development class. We're talking about global predictions, scrying, and just being an allowance of actually predicting something that is maybe outside of your reach or it cannot be validated or confirmed. And that's important as an intuitive to be able to predict something that is accurate yet can't be validated. And that's like hard to wrap your brain around, but it's a thing. It happens. Also, we're in the middle of a retrograde. So we're going to go ahead and do a love reading because love is crazy during retrogrades. Love is going to be really, really intense, or just either way, good or bad, is going to be intense during this retrograde, okay? And that's going to be with all relationships. You love your friends, you love your family, romantic, all of it's very intense right now. But I've got the Four of Pentacles. I got the Four of Pentacles for you this week with love, and that's excellent. The Four of Pentacles is a good card. That means stick with it. Please don't make any major decisions right now as far as love goes. Don't break up or propose. Neither one right now, okay? Because it's going to be really watery and you might change your mind in any second. And you might regret a decision you make when Mercury goes direct, which is on the 23rd, okay? And we've got the Queen of Wands here, which tells me the Queen of Wands is like a woman in charge in her power. And women in charge and in their power doesn't mean that they hate men. It just means they have a brain and they have an opinion and they like to stick in their power. And women like that oftentimes love to have healthy conversations with people that have different opinions. And that's an amazing gift to have be able to have a conversation with someone different than you. And sometimes even in relationships, if somebody doesn't agree with exactly how we agree, then it causes like static in the relationship. And it's unnecessary. It's just unnecessary because everyone has their own values and belief systems. And then we have the Five of Wands. So this tells me that you might be fighting for your relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be even a kid-parent relationship, or at any adult child and parent situation. There's people fighting with you, though. There's angels fighting with you. I'm going to draw another card, King of Swords. So there's probably going to be a male that steps in to be of assistance to you, whatever you are, whatever obstacles in your way. Don't look at them as obstacles. Look at them as something, a solution that you don't have. If you have the solution now, you don't have to readdress it in the future. Okay, that's how I encourage you to look at obstacles. Like, this is a solution that I don't have to readdress in the future. And then the Seven of Cups, this solution may involve asking somebody for something. I'm hearing a scholarship or to a school, like a child school. If you want your child in a better school, maybe ask for a scholarship. I'm hearing maybe you're asking for a favor or something. It's like, but I'm hearing that you'll get it, right? I'm hearing that if you ask, you'll get the assistance you need. And the Chariot, you'll totally get the assistance you need. The Chariot's all about moving forward with your projects. So whatever, it could be just a project that you need assistance on, and you've got to ask for that. It looks like you're asking a masculine energy for assistance on that project. The stock market's doing pretty well today, I will say. Just to add that in, somebody told me to say that in the world of spirit realm. Someone told me to say that. So we've got intuition. Use your intuition first. This is the Witches deck. It's a Witches deck. It's really cool. They're really pretty cards. I really enjoy them. So it's all about using your intuition today. You know, you may feel like a lot of times in retrogrades, we feel like we're disconnected from spirit, or we can no longer hear or feel. And that's normally when we're hearing and feeling the most, and our brain shuts it off because it's a feeling of overwhelm. Okay. Retrogrades are also a time when we move. So when you're redoing something, reevaluating, reorganizing, that's the thing to do. So take your leaps of faith this week. You have to have like a bit of a leap of faith this week. Have faith in yourself, have faith in others, and have really clear boundaries. Like, okay, your energy stays over there, my energy stays over here, while being supportive of each other's energies, okay? Love is a tricky thing. It's fickle, right? Love changes every day. That heart chakra is always flipping, always. And the one thing I can say is we can never give up on love, because love is the only thing that wins. In the end, love always wins. Always, 100% of the time does it win. So as far as what's going on globally, we're not going to see any big turnover on anything as of right now. in the mainstream media or the public eye. There's always things in the background going that we're just never going to know about because we're in a different dimension. Like classism is really a dimensional thing. It's gonna and like we're whatever like situation you're in is really a dimension, and that dimension is not really going to be affected. Each dimension is affected by different things that happen globally, okay, in different ways of doing that. And the crossover in dimensions is the media and the internet sort of seeping that in, and it's our choice whether to just absorb that energy or to let it go, right? It's your energy to, it's your choice whether we absorb negativity or let it go. It's very important that you exist in a way that only light comes out, nothing comes in. You want light to come out. You don't want anything to come in. So don't be afraid of acknowledging that there may be something out there that's not necessarily as light as you would like it. They have the right to exist too. You just don't want it in your energetic field. Okay. That's how we survive as an empath. I personally don't like crowds. I mean, I can deal with them. I have pretty good coping skills. I don't freak out or anything, but my preference is always no crowds. A lot of empaths, they'll sort of say, well, I don't like people, right? And you are people. That's why you have gifts, is to help the people. Okay, so you can, I kind of phrase it as like I prefer no crowds. Now, I love humanity. I'm in love with my clients and my students and doing my readings. I love hearing all the stories, and laughing with them and crying with them. And, that's my biggest gift to the world and the biggest gift to me, right? And then because my world is just richer, when you help someone out, your world just becomes richer on every level. It really is what it does. That's really what karma comes in. When whatever you put out, you get in. Here's the thing. What you're bringing in is just richness, culturally rich, just intuitively rich from the gifts of spirit. Okay. So an expansion and education and knowledge that you really probably couldn't find anywhere else unless you were there helping that person at that time. So if you have gifts and talents and you feel like, oh, I can't do that, or I'm not good enough, or I don't know what to do, or I second guess myself, or it's just too much anxiety, what they want you to do is keep practicing it, but ask spirit to sort of remove ego so that you're channeling. I'm in constant channel state most of the time. I say things even to my friends and family I don't even remember saying. And I love being in a constant state of channel because I'm a clear vessel. It keeps my vessel clear. And I love that. So as far as accuracy goes with intuitives, you really want to make sure that they're a light worker, period. Because if they're a light worker, they're going to be more accurate. Their accuracy rates are going to improve, and so will yours if you stay on the side of light. And every day as you grow, you should be decreasing ego more and more. And as you feel a decrease in ego, you're going to feel like, I don't really care about those material things or necessarily the things I used to care about. You'll start to grow out of things, and your goals are going to change. Your financial goals, your personal goals, all of them are going to change, and that's a sign of growth. And we're supposed to grow and change. Staying in the same job, in the same house, all this stuff that we hold on to so much, that's positive for some people. But if you were holding on to something because of fear that you're miserable in, that is not positive. Don't hold on to things you're miserable in. Spirit doesn't want any of us to live that way. Spirit wants us to live joyfully, okay? If something feels light, go forward. If something feels heavy, don't do it. And that's really the key to your intuition. Finances are going to go pretty good this week for everyone. And that's what I'm getting, because it's pretty good energy as far as money coming in. And remember, everything you put out, you get in. A very nice, wise woman told me recently, Andrea, if someone steals from you, you'll get it back 7 times. And she was speaking intuitively because I wasn't really worried about anything like that. I'm like, you know what? That's very, very true. And keep that in mind. Let go of things that you can't go back to and fix, and keep moving forward, and keep putting one step in front of the other, and spirit will keep revealing those steps for you. So don't be afraid just to move forward and let go. I'm hearing you've got to let go of what people think of you, even family, friends, because if you're living authentically, those right people are going to be there. Okay. I might do another video this afternoon. It depends on how busy I get. I'm currently at the Inner Space today. You can get an appointment with me If you want me to get more detailed with you on any subject ever, you can ask me anything. Anybody can ask me anything. So I do phone, in person, and digital sessions, live coaching, readings, counseling, intuitive session. If you just need someone to talk to, I'm here. So, and I love all my students and clients, and it's completely confidential. And I hope that everyone is thriving today. And remember to give a woman an opportunity today. Thank you. Namaste.